Hello students, this is lecture 16 and today we will discuss examples on T distribution and F distribution. Start. At x1, if x1, x2 up to x10, we IID normal 0 1 periods. Obtain the probability distribution of obtain probability distribution of y equals to 3 into x10 divided by under root of summation xi square. I is running from 1 to 9. It's its solution. What is given? X is x1, x2 up to x10 follows normal 0 comma. It means the distribution of x10 also x10 चं डिस्ट्रीब्युशन देखील नॉर्मल 0 1 आहे. प्रत्येक इंडिव्हिज्युअल xi चं डिस्ट्रीब्युशन हे नॉर्मल 0. न्यूमरेटर मधला x10 आहे त्याचं नॉर्मल डिस्ट्रीब्युशन नॉर्मल 0 1 समेशन xi स्क्वेअर. I is running from 1 to 9. It means x1 square plus x2 square up to x9 square. This follows chi square with 9. And by definition of t, distribution, is equal to normal 0 1 divided by under root of chi square. Here it is 9 divided by 9. This will be t with, so that is normal 0 1 is x10 divided by chi square 9 nahi. This is chi square 9. This is summation xi square. Chi square 9 means square divided by 9. Divided by 9 means the numerator is 3 into x10. This follows t with 9. The distribution of this 3 into x10 divided by under root of summation xi square, it has t with 9 degrees. Let's see the next example. Example 2. Let u follows zero 1. V follows chi square with n. U and V are independent. Find probability of u plus under root v upon n divided by v upon n less than or equal. So consider probability of u plus under root v upon n divided by under root of v upon n equals to probability of, if you divide this by u upon under root v upon n, plus under root v upon n divided by under root v upon n, this 1 equals to, this is equals to probability of u upon under u is normal 0 1 is chi square n divided by n. This plus 1 get this side. Now we'll do 1 minus 1 0. Probability of, what is this? Normal 0 1 upon under root chi square n upon n. Nothing but t with n. 0 is nothing but, as we know that t distribution is symmetric about its mean is 0. The distribution is symmetric about 0. The probability of t less than or equal to 0 and probability of t greater than or equal to 0 is 0. The next example on based on computation of probabilities. If t follows t with n degrees of freedom, then find first probability of mod of t10 greater than 1.81, mod of t8 less than or equal to 2.306, t26 less than 0.531. Fourth one, probability of t30 greater than 1.697. Let's see the solution. For t distribution, see, t distribution is symmetric around mean 0. And its probabilities are computed. This is alpha by 2. This is alpha by 2. Point is t n comma alpha by 2. This point is minus t n comma alpha by 2. And probability of mod of tn greater than t n comma alpha by 2 is equals to alpha. This way the probabilities are C. याच पद्धतीने प्रोबॅबिलिटी पाहिल्या जातात. म्हणजेच काय, मॉडच्या प्रोबॅबिलिटी स्टॅटिस्टिकल टेबलमध्ये अवेलेबल आहेत. ही प्रोबॅबिलिटी प्लस ही प्रोबॅबिलिटी, दोघं प्रोबॅबिलिटी मिळून, हां, मग त्याला जी कुठली प्रोबॅबिलिटी असेल ती प्रोबॅबिलिटी ह्या फॉर्ममध्ये सुरुवातीला आणावी लागते. ठीक आहे. You have to make adjust whatever the given probability in this form and then you have to solve. Let's see the first one, probability of mod of t10 greater than or equals to 1.812. Now we can easily observe this probability is in this form, so we can find out this probability directly. How to see this in the statistical table? See, this is the distribution of t. Okay. लेफ्ट साइडला इकडे डिग्रीज ऑफ फ्रीडम दिलेले आहेत. या प्रोबॅबिलिटीज आहेत आणि हे मधले पॉइंट्स आहेत. प्रोबॅबिलिटी पाहिजे होती आपल्याला t10 ग्रेटर दॅन 1 पॉइंट, मॉड ऑफ t10 ग्रेटर दॅन इक्वल टू 1.812. Just see n is 10 and 1.812. Okay, 1.812. So its answer is C at the top 0.10. ही प्रोबॅबिलिटी काय आली आपली 0. परत एकदा सांगतो कसं पाहायचं. मॉड ऑफ T10 लेफ्ट साईडला डिग्रीज ऑफ फ्रीडम दिलेले आहेत. डिग्रीज ऑफ फ्रीडम आहेत, ही मधले पॉईंट्स आहेत आणि ह्यावरती ज्या आहेत टॉपला त्या प्रोबॅबिलिटीज आहेत. मॉड ऑफ T10 म्हणजे 10 इथं पाहायचा, हा पॉईंट होता तुमचा 1.812, त्याच्या करस्पॉन्डिंग प्रोबॅबिलिटी पाहिजे होती, नंतर आलं 0. ठीक आहे, ह्या पद्धती. पुढची प्रोबॅबिलिटी काय बघा. प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ मॉड ऑफ T8 लेस दॅन इक्वल टू 2.30. मग हे मॉड 1 मायनस probability of mod of T8 greater than or equal to 2.306. Now you can see this probability from the statistical table. 1 minus T8 and 2.306. 8 and 2.306 is here 0.05. 0.0. This way you have to see. Third one. Probability of T26 less than 0.531. Now, this is somewhat challenging. Here, 0.531 is here. 0.53. ही प्रोबॅबिलिटी आपल्याला काढायची आहे. सुरुवातीला काय करायचं, डायरेक्ट ह्या फॉर्म मधली प्रोबॅबिलिटी काढून घ्यायची. प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ मॉड ऑफ 26 ग्रेटर दॅन 0.531, ही प्रोबॅबिलिटी काय आली ती पाहून घ्यायची. फ्रॉम स्टॅटिस्टिकल टेबल 26 0.531, n is 26. 0.531, this one. Fourth 0.60. This answer is 0.60. काढायची कुठली फक्त लेस दॅन 0.531 ना. इट इज 1 मायनस probability of T26 greater than 0.531 आणि ग्रेटर दॅन 0.531 काय 0.60, म्हणजे हा जर 0.531 असेल आणि हा मायनस 0.531 असेल, दोघं प्रोबॅबिलिटी मिळून 0.60, तर ही प्रोबॅबिलिटी झाली 0.30. This probability is 0.30. The probability of T26 greater than 0.531 is 0.30. 1 minus 0.30. Answer is 0. So the answer of probability of T26 less than 0.531 is 0. This is somewhat challenging. Try to understand this very carefully. व्यवस्थित ते समजून घ्या. Fourth one. Probability of T30 greater than 1.697. Again, first of all, see the value mod of T30 greater than 1.697. Once you obtain this probability, just divide it by 2. You will get the required probability. Very simple. Let's take one more only. Then we will move examples on F distribution. The example which we are going to discuss, it will be covered in the F distribution also. So now let's start the examples on F distribution. Example 4. This is based on F distribution. What is given? X follows F distribution with parameter 3, 6. Y follows F distribution with parameter 6, comma 3. Find probability of X less than 10 plus probability of Y. What is given here? X follows F 3, 6. Y follows F 6, 3. Consider probability of X less than 10 plus probability of Y is equal to 0.1 is equals to probability of X is F36 less than 10 plus Y is F63 less than or equal to 1 means let's do this. Okay, probability of make this 3 comma 6 as it is than 10. Now by the reciprocal property of F distribution, if you take reciprocal of this F63, it will be F36. If you do the reciprocal, sign will be changed. The reciprocal of 1 upon 10 is, and F36 less than 10 plus probability of F36 greater than 10 will be clearly how? By the property of probability, sum of probabilities. Suppose this is 10. So F36 less than 10 plus F36 greater than 10, this probability. It will be add up. Answer is next example. Now this will be example which will cover problem of T also and F also. What is given? Exercise ID normal 0, 1. Identify the distribution of first one x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square divided by x4 square plus. We have solved this example in the last lecture. X2 square okay. So students, we have already solved this first example. What is the distribution of that? That is F. Let's solve the second one. X1 follows normal 0, 1. X2 follows normal 0, 1, so x2 square is chi-square 1. X6 follows normal 0, 1, its square is chi-square 1. The addition x2 square plus x6 square, it is chi-square 2. So by the definition of T, distribution, what is that? T is equals to normal 0, 1. So x1 is normal 0, 1. Okay, which is nothing but x1 divided by x2 square plus x6 square. This chi-square 2 divided by 2. This follows T with 2. Okay, we can easily observe this. So x1 divided by this one, this follows T with 2. Now let's solve one more example. And in this example, we will learn how to find out the probabilities for F distribution. Let X follows P with 8 degrees of freedom. Find A and B such that probability of x square less than or equal to A 0.01 and probability of x square greater than or equals to B is equals to 0.0. Okay, let's see the solution. X follows T with 8. We know the one property, if X follows T distribution, Tn, then its square is F. If X follows T, what is the definition of T normal 0, 1? 1 under root of chi square is to square this normal 0, 1 square is chi square 1. But F. So there is property if X is Tn, then its square is F1 comma n. So probability of, consider probability of x square less than or equal to A equals to 0.01. This implies probability of x square is nothing but F1 comma n. N is 8 equals to 0.0. Now we will see this probability from the F table, from the statistical table. Okay. For F distribution, or find out the probabilities for F distribution, the probabilities are only available for 1% and for 5%. ठीक आहे. प्रोबॅबिलिटीज ज्या आहेत त्या फक्त 1% आणि 5% प्रोबॅबिलिटीज यासाठीच आहेत. हां, काय स्क्वेअर आणि टी साठी कसं होतं, बऱ्याच वेगळ्या पॉसिबल प्रोबॅबिलिटीजसाठी ते टेबल अवेलेबल होते किंवा त्या व्हॅल्यूज अवेलेबल होत्या. बट फॉर एफ डिस्ट्रीब्युशन only for 1% and 5% व्हॅल्यूज आर अवेलेबल. ओके. आणि जर मग दुसऱ्या कुठल्या प्रोबॅबिलिटीसाठी विचारलं तर मग काय करायचं, तर त्याला ह्या प्रोबॅबिलिटीमध्ये ऍडजस्ट करण्याचा प्रयत्न करायचा. ठीक आहे. म्हणजे जसं 0.99 साठी दिलेलं आहे, तर काय करणार, 1 मायनस करून 0.01 मध्ये कन्वर्ट करणार आणि 0.01च्या टेबलमध्ये त्या व्हॅल्यूज बघणार. ठीक आहे, त्या पद्धतीने. So for F distribution only for 1% and 5% probabilities values are available. This is one thing. Okay, so keep this thing in mind. And this is keep this. This is the first important thing. Secondly, again the values are available for greater. Means okay. This one. Suppose this point is fn1 comma n2 comma alpha. This probability is alpha. How this probability or how this point is defined? Probability of f n1 comma n2 greater than f n1 comma n alpha equals to alpha. This way. So we have to find out the probabilities for this greater part. So make this adjustment. So to see the values of f distribution, we have to Keep the things, we have to keep in mind the two important things. The values are for 1% and 5%. And secondly, we have to make the adjustment in greater. So probability of F18 less than or equal to A is 0.01. Do this as greater. याला greater मध्ये कसं convert करायचं? So use the reciprocal property. That is probability of रेसिप्रोकल जर घ्यायची असतील आपल्याला या ठिकाणी साइन चेंज करायचं आहे म्हणून रेसिप्रोकल आपण घेतोय. याचा रेसिप्रोकल घेतला तर काय होईल? टू टेक इट्स रेसिप्रोकल बाय रेसिप्रोकल प्रॉपर्टी इट विल बी F1 greater than or equals to A. ठीक आहे. This implies now this value 1 upon A, you can see this from statistical. मग 1% च्या टेबलमध्ये हे बघायचं. एफचे टेबल कुठले आहेत? हा टीचा, हा काय स्क्वेअरचा आणि हा आहे तुमचा एफचा व्हेरियन्स रेशो. दिस इज फॉर 5% and this is for 1%. See this, here it is mentioned 1%. Okay, now this is here n1 and n2. n1 हे आहेत, n2 are this one. व्हॅल्यू कुठली पाहिजे होती आपल्याला? n1 is 8, n2 is 1. n1 is 8, n2 is, so the answer is 5982. 1 upon n A is 598, which implies A is equals to 1 upon Z. Okay, so we find out A. Now find out B, probability of x square less than probability of x square greater than or equals to B is also 0.01. Now this is 0.01. Okay, and it is also in the greater than form, so no need to make any adjustment. This is F 1,8 by the property that if x follows T, then its square is F1n 8 equals to B is 0. From statistical table, value B is equals to, now take n1 is 1 and n2 is 8. n1 is 1 and n2 is 8, so answer is 11.6. So B is equals to 11.2. This way we have to solve this example. There is one example. You can do this as your own. Already we have covered so many examples. That's it. So that's it for today. And students, we have covered all the topics, all the chapters, all the syllabus of STMJ 241. That is continuous probability distribution and sampling distribution. So listen or go through all the videos carefully. Thank you once again. All the best. Wish you all the best for this course. Stop here. Thank you.